Love consultant present. 8 signs of husband cheating through cell phone. In today's digital age, relationships can be established without having to meet face to face. Unfortunately, this technological convenience also opens the door for domestic betrayal. Many wives don't realize that infidelity can start just through a cell phone. Sending messages to each other, talking on the phone, even video calls, can all happen behind the screen of a cell phone that seems unsuspecting. Of course, not all men have affairs. However, it is important for a wife to be more sensitive to small changes that may indicate something is being hidden. This video is not to raise baseless suspicions, but rather as a form of vigilance so that you are not lied to for too long. Here are 8 characteristics of a cheating husband via cell phone that often occur but are rarely realized. Number 1. Husband is suddenly very protective of his cell phone. If your husband used to be an easygoing person when it came to his cell phone, but now never takes it off even when sleeping, this could be the first sign. Especially if he suddenly changes his cell phone password and always refuses when you try to see or borrow his cell phone. A change in attitude like this could indicate that he has something to hide, and it could very well be related to a third person. Number 2. A strange name you've never heard before. Checking your contact list isn't something many wives do, but sometimes it's important to pay attention to who your husband communicates with on a regular basis. If you find an unfamiliar name that he's never mentioned before, and your husband is nervous when asked, your hunch could be right, especially if he tries to change the subject or gets angry when asked. Number 3. Move ahead when a phone call comes in. A phone call can be a very suspicious moment. When your husband receives a call and stays away, speaks in a low voice, and sometimes even chooses another room to pick it up, this is suspicious. If you really have nothing to hide, there should be no need to hide like that. Number 4. Call and message history is always empty. Not everyone is diligent in cleaning up their call or message history, so when your husband suddenly becomes neat in this matter, it is questionable. Deleting history can be a way to remove traces of illicit communication. If you notice this happening too often, be wary. He may be hiding more than you think. Number 5. Having more than one cell phone for no apparent reason. Having 2 cell phones is not always a bad thing, especially when it comes to work. However, if there is no urgent need, and suddenly the husband has an additional cell phone that is rarely known for its function, it could be a secret cell phone. Usually, the cell phone is used specifically to communicate with an affair so as not to be detected by the wife. Number 6. Often smiling to himself while playing cell phone. Ever see your husband smiling to himself while looking at his phone screen? If he's not the type to be active on social media and often shows happy expressions for no apparent reason, you need to be wary. It's possible that he's enjoying a conversation with someone special and it's not you. Number 7. Carry your phone everywhere, including to the bathroom. It's natural for someone to carry a cell phone to check messages. But if your husband never wants to be away from his cell phone, even when bathing or sleeping, this could be a bad sign. This attitude usually arises because of the fear of being caught. He wants to make sure there is not a single message that can be read by you accidentally. Number 8. Suddenly likes selfies and takes extra care of yourself. Changes in appearance can be a sign that someone is trying to attract the attention of others. If a husband who is usually ignorant now suddenly takes selfies, diligently grooms his hair, buys new perfume, or even pays excessive attention to his appearance, this could be because he wants to look attractive in the eyes of his mistress. This behavior is even more suspicious if accompanied by a cell phone that is clean from traces of communication. Infidelity is not just about the physical, but also about the heart and attention. When someone starts sharing their feelings with someone else, that's where the seeds of betrayal grow. The 8 characteristics above are not to make you immediately accuse, but to be an alarm for you to be more sensitive to the relationship you are in. Remember, communication is still the key. If you feel something has changed, talk to your husband nicely. Sometimes honesty can come from a calm conversation, not from harboring suspicion. Take care of your heart, take care of your family. May you always be given the strength to face every problem wisely. Hopefully, this information can provide positive benefits for all of you. Tell us your opinion in the comments column. Happy greetings to me, you, and all of us.